Hey, welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guy Show. So today I'm going to be answering a question about what is an income annuity. So an income annuity is just that. It's an annuity that provides guaranteed income. And you've got a number of different annuities. You have MIGAs, which are fixed annuities which give you a guaranteed growth rate, maybe 4 or 5%, which you can use for income. And that's only if they allow you to take out, maybe the interest or maybe a 10% per year. Then at that point, if you wanted to just live off the interest, you could do that, but it's not guaranteed for life. It's usually it's only guaranteed for the period of that annuity. So if that annuity is a 3-year MIGA, then that is only guaranteed for 3 years. And then after that, you got to find another source of income. So if you're looking for an income annuity, this is an annuity that is specialized to pay out income. And it's specified usually to pay out lifetime income for the rest of your life, and if you're married, for the rest of your spouse's life. That's not always the case, though. There are some income annuities where maybe you want a period certain, where you want to just make sure that that is paid out for 20 years. And if you live 15 years, and it'll continue to pay out 5 years after that to whoever you want. That you can set up if that's something that you're concerned about. But most people, when they set these up, they just want to make sure that their income lasts forever, as long as they do. So if you live to 110 years old, that income just keeps on coming. And if you die and your spouse keeps on living, that income continues to come in. Okay, that's what's so important. And that's why income annuities are so valuable. So I'm going to share my screen and kind of show you what this would look like. And I'm just using me and my wife as an example. So she is 38, I am 42. And obviously the numbers are going to look quite a bit different for us, but it'll kind of give you an idea what this would look like. So what I do is I'll go in here and I'll say guaranteed rider calculation. So if you're looking at an income annuity, basically what you want is an income rider. And they charge you for that. It's typically 1% a year. Don't get hung up on that, because that's giving you a lot more income. You might spend $40,000 or $50,000 in fees, but get another $300,000 in income versus not paying a fee. It's usually well worth the cost. All right, so I'm going to put my wife Holly's age in here. So I'm going to put 38. And then I'm going to defer this, because we're not going to retire for at least, I don't know, let's just say 25 years. I'll probably be working past 67, but this is just an example of what this would look like. All right, so if we want to defer this, that means we're allowing this income annuity to earn growth, to earn an interest rate. And some interest rates can be very high. So let's make sure there's no payment decrease on this. I want to make sure that the income that comes out is guaranteed forever and it never goes down. All right, so based off of me putting in $200,000, then you can see Athene is the top one for me. Okay, that's $28,000 a year guaranteed, and that's for me and Holly for the rest of our lives. Okay, and that's us taking income at 67 and 63. You can see the next one down is Alliance. And then we've got Emeritas, another Alliance. Then we got a few others. Got F&G. So I could just keep going down this list. But most people that I talk to are not 42. More like 62. Okay? And maybe the spouse is 61. Okay, maybe your spouse is 61. And then maybe you decide you want to take income in 3 years. Okay, because you're 62. Maybe you want to retire right at 65, because that's when Medicare starts. And so you just want to start taking your income at that point. So if that's the case, I'm going to move this right down to 3 years, because we're going to take this on contract year 4, age 65, spouse is 64. And when I do that, my guaranteed income, and this is lifetime, is going to be $16,000 a year. And these are just the different companies. You can see there are different companies now. It really does depend on your age. It also can depend on your state. So there's different products that are available in certain states. Most states have access to everything, but there are a few out there that won't allow all of them. But you can typically get just as good as any other state. So anyways, you can see there's a lot of different companies here, and it looks like the top ones, at least A-rated, are AIG or Corebridge, and then of course you got American Equity. So those are the two top ones that are A-rated, giving you $16,000 a year guaranteed, and that's for the rest of your life. Okay, so that is what you call an income annuity. that pays you forever. So if you're focused on income, then an income annuity is the best route to go because it's mailbox money. It's income that you know will never run out. So if your other investments go south, that income continues. Okay, and if you have a higher income need, well, you just simply put a higher amount in. So if you need more than 16,000 a year, maybe you've got a pension, maybe Social Security is in, and maybe that's enough between pension, Social Security, and this annuity. It might be plenty. But maybe if you have more money, you throw in $500,000, and you can see the same top annuities are now paying you $40,000 a year for the rest of your life. And that's for the rest of your and your spouse's life. If you were to take this, of course, just single, maybe you're not married and you're 62 years old, you notice instead of $40,000 a year, you're actually looking at a little bit higher of a payout of $45,000. And you can see that right here. So it really just depends on your situation, how old you are, if you're married, and just a lot of other factors go into it. If this is something you want me to go over with you, I'm happy to do so. Just schedule a call with me, and you'll see a link below this video. It's a link to my calendar. I'm happy to go over the numbers for you specifically and customize an annuity plan that would work for you. So anyways, happy to help. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.